Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
I'm going to try this out here and see if we've got him at his home studio. The great Frank Caliendo. Frank, are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Try that again.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
there we
we
go.
can hear you.
Oh, you're the king.
All right.
What's going on,
Frank, how's it going, man?
I'll tell you what, I think I almost went John Gruden on him. I think I out-engineered the engineer there, man. I did a pretty good job. I started mixing around with the settings, a little help from my friend Mike Tirico. And I'll tell you what, man, this stuff is looking pretty good, man.
Hey, now, by the way, you are coming to town here, and you're going to be here this weekend.
Yeah, San Jose Improv. They're Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each night.
Yeah.
And looking forward to it. All the info's on the probably Improv website, and I'm sure you guys are just going to be talking about it constantly.
Oh, absolutely. You're our man. Hey, now, Frank, now you're also on ESPN, and you brought up Gruden. Do you hang with Gruden at all? Because he looks like a pretty intense guy.
You know what? I've only met him once, and I was scared to meet him because of that intensity. And what happened was ESPN gave me a call at the Super Bowl. And I might have seen – you guys were at the Super Bowl. Of course
we
you
were there.
Yeah, we
Yes.
saw you down there.
This was after I saw you.
Yeah.
So they give me a call, and like, Gruden's here, and we want you to meet him. So I go over there. The story is kind of funny because I get lost, and then I get one of those bicycle rickshaw things in New Orleans.
Yeah.
People are staring at me. All of a sudden, the eyes go away from me. They're on somebody else. Warren Sapp is on one next to me, and he's racing me. And that bicycle rider's like, he looks like Sully after a late night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I tell you, I got a million of them, you know? So I get to ESPN. I'm late. I'm thinking Gruden's going to be like, I'll tell you what, man, this guy can't be on time for anything. I don't want to deal with him. So I'm worried that's what it's going to be. And I meet him, and he's like, you know, my kids like it when you do me. I'm like, how about you? He's like, my kids like it when you do me. It was really cool. And it was funny because he started talking about, what's that thing you said on the radio the other day, that line? I'm like, Ray Lewis, this guy's so good. He could tackle people with his mind. He's like, I love that line, man. That's a pretty good line. And then he went off, and I'm looking at all the executives, and I'm like, I'm like, this is actually happening, because he's like, what was that show? What was that show with the witch where she'd wiggle her nose and stuff would happen? Bewitched. Remember that one, man? I'm like, you couldn't think of Bewitched? It's a witch show. And I'm like, and I go out, and I'm looking at everybody like, you see, I don't even have to make this stuff up. This is what he does.
Yeah.
And then then I add to it. Then I start adding to it. And how do you not know if you're a witch that you change husbands halfway through the show, man? That's something. I'll tell you what. Ray Lewis didn't go to Hogwarts Academy of Witchcraft and Wizardry because this guy doesn't know what's going on. I got to call Albus Dumbledore and talk to him about Professor Snape because this guy's not working well in the dark arts, man.
Hey, now let me ask you this. Have you ever run into Madden with Gruden?
No, that would be like universes colliding, right? Can you imagine that? Hey, this guy does me. I think he does a little bit of me too. I mean, yeah, it's just like he went from one John to another John. That sounds a lot dirtier than it probably is. I'll tell you what, man, that was an awkward little saying there, but there's no H in my name. I don't even think about H's, but I'll tell you what, I think about W's. So do I, man. That's what I love about football, W's, man. Have you guys seen the Morgan Freeman vines I've been doing?
You know what? Love them.
Morgan Freeman narrates himself.
Yeah.
And it's like first person. I go to the refrigerator. It's just simple little things in life, and it's like Morgan Freeman narrates himself breakfast. Open up the refrigerator, that you see it. That's when he realized he had no milk for his cereal. And soon Morgan Freeman would be headed to the grocery store. So they're all simple little things like that. That's when he realized he was out of toilet paper. Morgan Freeman would have to do the duck walk. Hey, I'll tell you what, that's something that happens to all of us, man. You get to that bathroom and there's no TP there, man. I'll tell you what, you got to turn it around and figure out something else. Maybe you phone a friend like that old show. What was that called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something like that, man? Regis Philbin had the whitest teeth I've ever seen. I'll tell you what, that's some pretty good stuff right there.
Hey, Frank, and getting back to the ESPN stuff, during draft time, everybody was raving about your Mel Kiper. Does he have a sense of humor, or does he get pissed off at your Mel Kiper?
He loves it. And the thing about Mel Kiper is the phrasings. He wouldn't say Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers. He'd say out in Green Bay Packers organization, Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback position, doing a nice job, throwing the football. So it's kind of that's what. And when he called me afterward, he's like, doing a great job. The impression of maybe the entire Kiper family, enjoying it and thorough. Yeah, what happened was that because people saw it, they watched Kiper actually watching it. He'd seen it before and thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
But what happened was they were running late, and he didn't know he was going to be on screen. He thought he was just listening for his turn to talk.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's me doing him, and he got confused. Not that it was, he didn't know what was going on, because when they're there on site, in a place, they can't see anything. They don't see the visual. They just start hearing the audio. And I thought ESPN did a great thing is they didn't tell everybody it was really coming. They made you think that it was part of their regular broadcast. And then when I start doing it, and because it starts on McShay, the other insider, draft insider, and then it comes out to me. I'm disagreeing with things you can't disagree with. Like he's 6'5", 280 pounds, and I'm just nodding. Totally disagree with everything you're saying. They're stats. You can't disagree with this stuff. They're facts. So yeah, pretty cool.
Well, hey, we look forward to having you in the studio here. You're coming in here on Friday, I think. You have shows in San Jose, the San Jose Improv. And I will not let you go before you do Jim Rome for us again.
How incredible is this? The best part of your show is happening right now. I'll tell you what. How about me and Sully on a couple of mics destroying? Can I also mention this for Frank Caliendo? Follow him on Twitter at Frank Caliendo. Also on Vine at Frank Caliendo. If you can't spell Caliendo, it's the letter C, the word alien, and the word do. At Frank C. Alien Do. Ridiculous.
Oh, you're beautiful. Frank, always appreciate talking to you. I'll talk to you lator.
Hey, look forward to seeing you guys Friday,
All right,
guys.
we'll see you Friday.
Right. The great Frank Caliendo.
San Jose Improv, Friday and Saturday night.
I'll tell you, big friend of the show. He's just a good dude.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.